Welcome to the Fishbowl Radio, everybody. My name is Chief here, and with me, as always, is Mike Honcho. Of course, Juicy ain't on the show again today.
Dang it, Lou. Dang it, you, Juicy. You idiot.
You know what? I nominate Luther to be a guest picker here. Grab you a chair, and we're going to do this here on the Fishbowl Radio. Not a lot of games on the list today. Not a lot. So, Luther is not a college football analyst expert like me and Mike Honcho are. But, you know,
I don't do sports. I am sorry for all you viewers.
well, listen here. It's going to be all right. Perfectly fine. But, it should be good here. What do you think about that, Mike? You like Luther being on the show?
I don't know. He's kind of a douche.
It's going to be all right. You know.
No, I don't know, man. 'Cause do you remember? Do you remember that time?
Oh, I remember.
I remember that time.
Oh, you remember Chewbacca?
I remember Chewbacca.
You remember Chewbacca, Mike?
Remember Star Wars?
I remember.
Remember Lord of the Rings?
Oh, I remember.
Remember Lord of the Rings? Remember Frodo being a pansy?
Oh, I remember. Okay, anyway.
Back to the real sports stuff.
Yeah, really. Yeah, this is the Fishbowl Radio here, so we're going to get back to the sports here. Not South Park references.
Not childish.
Okay. The MAC football championship is happening today. And Luther is Snapchatting this year. Number 17, Western Michigan versus Ohio Bobcats. Western Michigan undefeated so far this year. They're playing at Ford Field in Detroit, Michigan. Great news for Western Michigan there. Not that far of a drive for them. So, Mike, I'm going to let you get the first pick in this game.
Let's just say row the boat, baby. Instead of rock the boat, row the boat.
Yep.
I think Western Michigan's going to win this game.
Western Michigan?
Yeah.
All right. Luther, who you got? Western Michigan or Ohio? Western Michigan is favored to win by 16 points.
Well, I'll go with the underdog then.
Underdog, going Ohio.
Like I said, I don't do sports. I don't care.
Okay, so between these two teams here, I don't think it's going to be that very... I agree with Vegas on this one. I'm going with Western Michigan. I think they'll beat Ohio pretty easily. Give me the Western Michigan Broncos. Yep. For some reason, I just couldn't get that through my head. We got some other games going on this week, like Temple versus number 19 Navy for the American Athletic Conference Championship. Mike?
Give me Navy to win this one.
Navy, all right. Luther? You got Temple or number 19 Navy? Navy's favored to win by only 2.5 points.
Well, let's go with Navy then.
You going with Navy? Okay. I'm going against both of y'all. Temple is going to knock off Navy here. Philip Walker is having a really good year at quarterback for Temple, so he's going for 18 touchdown passes. Will Worth of Navy's been pretty good for them running the ball, so he scored 25 touchdowns so far this year, but I do think that Temple is going to beat Navy because they inability to stop the passing game.
Well, you're such a daredevil with a 2-point spread.
Hey, I did call an upset, so you know what? It's not big upset, but, you know, get it right. Baylor versus number 16, West Virginia. Mike?
Give me West Virginia.
West Virginia. All right. Luther? West Virginia or Baylor? West Virginia's favored to win by 18 points.
Baylor.
You going with Baylor? All right. Luther got Baylor. You know, but I disagree with Luther.
I don't care.
I got West Virginia winning this game here. Don't think Baylor's going to have enough to get it done. Les Miles is in the running for the Baylor job, I've heard. And, and I think Texas is actually looking at him too, which is, I think, a good fit for both of them.
Way to go,
and
guys.
Houston's
go.
actually going after Les Miles as well. Update on that one. Number 3, Clemson versus number 23, Virginia Tech. Mike?
Give me the Clemson Tigers.
You got those Clemson Tigers there. All right, what you got, Luca?
Yeah, let's go with the Clemson Tigers.
All right, you know what? I'm going to go pick with both of y'all. I got a Clemson win this game over Virginia Tech. Deshaun Watson's going to take over this game. Pass 3. Over that Virginia Tech secondary. Give me Clemson to knock off Virginia Tech. All right.
Number 3 team versus the number 23 team.
Yep, exactly.
It's going to be
all
fun.
right, let's see here. I'm trying to make sure we get all the top. All right, you know what? I'm going to throw in this game here because we live in Louisiana, and this is a game that's kind of somewhat important. Not much to people in Lafayette, more like to UL Monroe and everything else. But all right, Mike, rivalry game this week. UL Lafayette takes on UL Monroe, the Louisiana Raging Cajuns. Who you got?
I'm not picking this game. Luther, you go ahead and pick.
All right, you go, Luther.
I refuse to pick it.
UL Lafayette versus UL Monroe. Who you got winning that game?
Indifferent.
You are indifferent. Y'all gonna make me start this off here? Wow, y'all a bunch of jerks here. You know what? Look.
Yeah, I'm not picking it. I woke up today and I remembered that we got a show today, and I said, "Well, I'm gonna pick for the game." I'm like, I'm not even gonna pick it because I don't even want to talk about. I don't even want to, do something to where it's gonna mess up something and something's gonna be.
Make all decisions.
You know what? I want someone else.
Somebody's gonna be a little mad and disappointed, and somebody will not want to talk for the rest of the week because somebody will have a chance to go to New Orleans on the 17th if something wants to happen. Because I'd be really frustrated. So I choose not to pick this game.
I can understand that. The New Orleans Bowl was on the line here. That's where UL is going to go. If UL Lafayette wins this game, they are going to go to the New Orleans Bowl. There's no way that the New Orleans Bowl would turn down a bowl-eligible Raging Cajun football team. It makes absolutely no sense. The 4 most attended games in New Orleans Bowl history have been the UL Lafayette Raging Cajuns. So it would make no sense. They would make no money on that bowl game. So, I mean, they would pick UL Lafayette if it was any circumstance of that game. And they would projections got Southern Miss or Louisiana Tech. That's the only 2 teams, but I don't think Tech would want to play UL Lafayette because we just hate each other.
Well, you guys are just mean.
Well, no. We're not going to even get that discussion on the air here on the Fishbowl Radio about Tech and UL Lafayette's rivalry game. Tech and Louisiana Raging Cajuns. Anyway, Mike, I'm going to pick this game here. I'm going to be disappointed if we would lose this game, but UL Lafayette's not going to lose this game. They're going to beat UL Monroe. Monroe's run defense hasn't been that good this year, and UL Lafayette's got Elijah McGuire. They have... Look, UL's defense has been playing better in recent weeks, starting at Georgia Southern. Very good defensive performance there. Georgia, they showed up pretty well against them. 35-21 win for Georgia. But you're talking about an SEC team, though, playing a Sun Belt team. So you got to take that into factor. Another option, you also have UL Lafayette. All Arkansas State had to do last week was beat UL Lafayette, and they're the Sun Belt Conference champions. Guess what they did? They blew it. They choked. They choked under pressure. They couldn't seal the deal.
Under pressure.
What are they? Ruth, I think there's something that kind of sounds like a little bit like a phony.
Wait, what? Oh, phony?
You're a phony. A big fat phony.
I got UL Lafayette beating UL Monroe, though. I don't
don't have the stomach to pick that because I don't want the inevitable to happen tomorrow, and I end up not wanting to talk for like the rest of the football season.
If our picks would determine the outcome of games, this college football season would have been really, I guess, predictable. Really? Because we are predicting games because it's predictable.
I've only been on this show once so far.
It seems like every game I've picked, though, we've lost. So it seems kind of like I don't want to pick it.
We'll pick UL Monroe then.
No, because then I'm going to be scared I'm going to change. Superstitious, man.
Superstitious.
It's the biggest trap game of the year for us.
It really is. It is a trap game for sure.
McNeese was kind of a trap, but man, this is the biggest trap game. There's no way Monroe should beat UL tomorrow.
You know what the crazy...
But at the same time, there is no way UL...
You cannot predict a rivalry game, they say. You cannot predict it. I'm hoping. For the last 2 years we picked on this show, we've gotten the Cajuns right. UL has 2 consecutive wins over UL Monroe. Last win was in 2013 against the Cajuns. And before that, UL Monroe lost 2011 to 2012. So Monroe has not won. Like, if you're looking at the span since 2011 when Coach Hud first arrived at the Raging Cajuns, this is what you're going to base anything on anyway. This is Hud's. It ain't 5. Well, yeah, it's 6 years. They lost 5. Yeah, 5 out of their last 6 games against the Cajuns. Monroe has not won.
That is so sad for everyone.
And I mean, the thing with Monroe is their athletic program is going to go down to FCS in a couple of years. That's just a sad reality they have to face. They can't. They don't have the money. They don't have the money. And this person here is bringing salsa right here on the show. And about to start dipping some corn chips into this salsa on the show.
Tostitos.
It's kind of ironic that they have no funding because there's no other schools really up north to really fund.
I guess Louisiana Tech.
Yeah, but I mean,
that'd be the only one. Yeah, like that's the whole thing with Monroe, though. But anyway, let's get back to the countdown here because we got top 10 here. Only got top 10 games left. This will decide the college football playoff, but we're gonna start with the lowest one that I guess has some impact. But if one team would lose, it'd be a very bad day for the SEC. Number 1, Alabama versus number 15, Florida. Now, Mike, before you make a pick in this game, I gotta tell you something really hilarious. They have a Gainesville bar, Gainesville, Florida. Me and Luther was looking at this story here. Every time Florida scores, they're giving out free shots.
Wow.
Yeah, every time Florida scores, you're getting free shots. So, yeah, if you're in the Gainesville area, go to that bar. If you can. I don't think Florida's going to score a lot on Alabama's defense. That's probably why the bar is giving that out there.
I'm about to say, I don't know if I'm going to the bar because I don't think they're going to make it. They're probably going to score maybe 2 touchdowns, if any.
All right. So you got Alabama.
No, I got Florida.
Really?
No, I got
Bama has always had a knack of winning the last couple of years, so I'm going with Bama.
You're going with Bama. All right. I think we're on a consensus here. I got Alabama winning this game as well. Don't see Florida. You know what?
Bama has always been good. Nick Saban is a really good coach.
Nick Saban is probably going to end up, like, when he's done, when it's all said and done, when he coaches his last football season, he's probably the greatest coach in the history of college football.
Hall of Fame.
He's going to the Hall of Fame already enough as it is. I mean, there's no other coach that I could see that could even beat Saban, like, consistently for a long period of time. But Urban Meyer, I mean, he's about the only one I could think of that may give him a run for it. I mean, Urban Meyer's a good coach, but, I mean, he does play in the Big Ten. But, I mean, the SEC, I think, competition-wise, has went down. They're not as good. The SEC is not the best conference in college football this year.
definitely not.
It's not. And I think Alabama has something to do with that because over time, once you start recruiting these people here, this number 1 recruiting classes over time take effect on your conference. It don't happen within the first 5 or 6 years of a coach's reign, but once in a while, you start like taking over like recruits and stuff. You start stealing from other states like LSU. They're not as good as they used to be. That's the stat of the program. You got teams like they've been in the top tier. They're starting to go down. So, it's a sad reality, but you know what? You got to give Nick Saban and them credit for doing what they did. I think indirectly they started doing that. So that's a good discussion on that game, and a little bit of something else. But anyway, Pac-12 championship tonight. Number 8 Colorado versus number 4 Washington. Mike.
It's going to be a great game tonight. I'm going to go with Colorado. It's going to be a very, very close game, but give me Colorado.
I so want Washington to get in this playoff. I would like Colorado to get into it, but they're too far down for me to think they're going to jump that high up, you know. I would like to see Michigan get back in there, but I don't think Michigan's going to have a chance to do it. This is going to be... I think we might actually get a 2-loss team into this college football playoff. You think, Mike?
Wait, repeat the question?
You think a 2-loss team is going to get in this college football playoff?
Oh, definitely.
It all depends if Washington loses or not. If they lose, then we're almost guaranteed. But it's Levi Stadium, Santa Clara, California.
Santa?
Yeah.
Santa, give me presents.
Yeah, all the time. But you know what? I think it's going to happen. Give me Colorado to knock off Washington. Who you got in this game, Luther?
I thought you thought Santa was going to give you presents for the first
Santa's
time.
going to give me presents for Christmas for getting all these bowl games right. Whenever I do pick them bowl games. So, yeah.
Hey, West Michigan.
No, Colorado and Washington.
Oh,
Crap.
Washington.
You got Washington? All right, Luther's got Washington. So me and Mike went with Colorado, and he went. Okay. Now this one decides the Big Ten. Note this game here: Big Ten championship game. Ohio State, who's number 2 in the country right now,
Ohio State.
and Michigan, who's number 5. They are not in this Big Ten championship game. They're in the same conference as the 2 other teams. We have 4 Big Ten schools in the top 7 spots. So, Mike, number 6 Wisconsin versus number 7 Penn State.
Give me Penn State.
Penn State? All right.
Looking at these things, it looks going to be close right here.
Yeah, this is only a 3-point spread going toward Wisconsin.
Only a 3-point
Yeah.
spread.
Basically, whoever wins this game wins the money.
I'm indifferent. I can't decide.
You got to make a pick, bro,
Well, no, because I didn't make a pick for UL Monroe and UL.
because you're a jerk. But anyway,
Don't do it, Luther. Don't do it.
okay.
Ow!
This will be a very close game. I didn't hit you. I did not hit you. I didn't even touch you at all. And you just said, ow. You're not even over here. You be quiet. You're not even over here.
I called the police. I saw him do it.
You just said ow for no reason at all. And
You're on
making-
Candace. You're on Candace.
You can't even say camera right.
I know.
They have a webcam right here. And if it's even on, which is not, I think the like, hi, big brother. But anyway, I got Penn State winning this game over Wisconsin here. It's going to be chaos for the playoff committee if Colorado pulls that upset, which I want Washington in it, but it'd be just fun just to watch them see what they put in there, which I think
Let's go
Michigan.
Wisconsin.
So yeah, so you're picking Wisconsin then?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, we're going with Penn State, and Luther's got Wisconsin. So that's all the games we have basically for this week. Hope y'all enjoyed it.
You missed one.
I missed one. Which one did I miss?
You missed Wyoming and San Diego State.
That is true. I didn't see it on here. It's not. Don't have it in the. Oh, it's because it's set top 25.
Top 25 team. How dare you miss the Cowboys? Go Cowboys. That's wrong.
Yeah, I made a mistake. Sorry. Look, if you want to pick all the conference championship games, we definitely can. Because I mean, why not throw some extra games? They're not top 25 teams. None of them are ranked, Mike.
That's what I'm saying. They're not top 25.
But yeah, they're Mountain West championship games. San Diego State versus Wyoming. Who you got in that game?
I don't know.
San Diego State's got a 6.5.
San Diego.
You got San Diego State? Okay. I'm going with Wyoming. I'm going with Mike. Go Cowboys. Wyoming has such a terrible program over the recent years. I'm finally glad they're starting to do. Yeah. Wait, this didn't show up. That's so weird. Okay, number 10 Oklahoma State versus number 9 Oklahoma.
She's actually coming to work.
Give me OK State.
I don't know why I didn't. Okay. You got OK State? Who you got? Oklahoma State or number 9 Oklahoma? I don't know why I missed that game.
Either way, it's Oklahoma.
Yeah, Oklahoma's going to get the title. Which university is
It
it?
doesn't matter. So it doesn't really matter.
Yes,
what
it does.
team- No,
These are
it
two
does not.
different schools. It's an in-state rivalry.
It doesn't matter.
Yes, it does. Luther's dying on the air. He's not dying.
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
Keep us choking them.
Yeah, I'm definitely like strangling him to death right now, you know. But anyway, I got number 9 Oklahoma win this game over Oklahoma State. Yeah, I'm a terrible person. All right, the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs versus Western Kentucky. Mike.
Screw Tech, go Western Kentucky.
Who you got?
You already know who I'm going for.
Who?
You hate him.
You're going for Louisiana Tech, ain't you?
Yeah.
Tech will not win this game. Western Kentucky is going to beat Tech. They're probably going to cover their spread. Give me Western Kentucky to beat Tech.
It could be an upset.
No, it's not going to happen in this game. Louisiana Tech's going to lose because the Confernce USA. What? What, Mike?
I said it's because screw Tech. That's why you lose.
Exactly. Tech was such a terrible trip last year. I don't want to remember that, but I brought it up.
You went to that game.
Yeah, I did, and I got flipped off by every single fan that walked through the stadium.
Well, you should have just ignored him.
It was such god dang, it was just terrible, dude. I'm surprised they didn't egg our vehicles or anything like that. No one Tech. That is actually, okay. I will officially say this: there's no more conference championship games that are in this. That was the Confernce USA championship game we just picked.
I just got a snap.
So yeah, that's it. So that's all of them. That'll be all for our show here today, unless Mike has another game he wants to pick.
Yeah, me versus going to Monroe, undecided.
Yeah, that's a debate. We are actually trying to plan a trip to Monroe this weekend, and we have a dilemma, a huge dilemma. So, if you want to comment on what we should do, you have until about 9 o'clock tomorrow morning before we go embark on the trip to Monroe. If we do decide to go, it's going to be flooding. It's going to be flooding up there. 100% chance of rain.
It's 100% chance of rain all day tomorrow, with a high chance of flooding with 10-mile-per-hour winds and 45 degrees, which I know that's not cold to some people.
Over there?
Yep, in Monroe.
How far is that from here?
How far is Monroe from here? Shoot, bro. Well, I know from
In Lafayette.
I haven't ever traveled to Monroe from Lafayette, but my plan was.
But where we're from is 3 hours.
Oh my God.
So it's gonna be at least 4 hours from Lafayette. Just add an extra hour basically to it.
Have fun, guys.
So we're gonna get over there about. I guess I'll pick Juicy up at his house, if anything. Because Juicy wants to go. Juicy's the one that basically started this whole plan. And I don't know. I'm kind of undecided on it. I was really sad. Then we had other things. I was like, it might change. It's Louisiana. You never know. But yeah.
Yeah, well, that's why I'm waiting until tomorrow. Something might come up with the weather. But I saw the system that's coming through, and I don't think there's any break in the weather.
There's no break.
Yeah, no, it's a big old cloud of rain, basically. So, I mean...
You saw my post. Okay. Hey, how are you? My name, and it has and then the autocorrect has I'm fine, and the autocorrect goes, this is Rick Harris.
Rick Harrison,
and this is my pawn shop. Yeah. But,
what is that referencing? I don't get it.
You don't know what that show is about?
No. What is that?
Pawn Shop. I mean, Pawn Stars. Why does
I don't watch it.
You never watch Pawn Stars?
No.
Mike.
I know, I'm hearing that, and I'm shocked.
You're mind blown, ain't you, right?
I don't watch it. Andy watches it.
Andy, that's at the beginning of every show, he literally says, my name is Rick Harrison, and this is my pawn shop. I work here with my son, Big Hoss. And then he just it goes on. That whole entire thing. They had I remember they have a Pokemon thing. And, your trainer walks in there. You're playing a Game Boy. And your trainer walks in there, and he says, he's like, oh, hi, you made it. You're, whatever from Pallet Town. They said Ash on the thing. And he's like, hi, my name is Rick Harrison, and this is my pawn shop. I work here with my son, Big Hoss. So, it's this long thing, and it's just hilarious. It's very funny. I recommend you watch the show. It's kind of some interesting items that go in that store. You wouldn't believe. Stuff will literally bring cars over there to go sell. And it's, ridiculous amounts of money. And I'm like, why don't you just sell that somewhere else? Probably get a lot more money than going to a pawn shop about it. That's my thoughts on the show. I mean, I think it's a pretty well done show, though. But I haven't, watched any, behind the scenes. I'm sure, it are some kind of, thing Storage Wars where they, put, valuable stuff in lockers and stuff, kind of like the Kind of like a little scam going on, basically, you know?
Yeah.
But you never know. It might be completely real. I haven't, went, conspiracy theory on the show or anything like that, so. Whew. Well, we've had a very interesting discussion today, huh, Mike?
With him.
I don't know. I think we did.
You think we did?
I think we did.
You know what's happening Monday, right?
You guys are losing.
What, WWE Raw's coming on?
Oh, yeah, they got one over here. And it's they got SmackDown in Baton Rouge.
We're not talking about wrestling. We're talking about our deaths that's going to happen next week.
Yeah, but he just started talking about it, so
Yeah,
it made me want to talk about it.
If you want to talk about it, I mean, when is wrestling coming to the Cajun Dome?
Not till later.
Not till later. Like what date? Is it April, May, June, February?
Not sure.
Layton's month, Galette's month,
I have no idea.
Luther's month, 2,184. The year is coming up soon.
No.
I don't know. Well, you brought it's coming soon. How soon is this gonna be? Is this gonna be 2,184 year?
I'm getting there.
You're a sad person. Bring it up on the air.
I've always been sad.
That sounded really dark. That just sounded really dark, man. You're just I've always been sad.
You're welcome.
Mike, is that pretty sad to you?
What?
He's Luther's I've always been sad.
Oh, I mean, that sounds like your life.
Oh, wow.
No.
Okay. Dang, you're a terrible person, but you're not savage. I'm gonna send you a picture. Actually, I don't know. You got the picture I tagged you in, Mike?
Yeah.
That was so funny, dude. When I first seen that, I laughed so hard. You know, I think would appreciate that. Kayla's husband. Be very funny. I think I'm gonna show him to him. It's gonna be funny. Well, anyway, thank y'all for tuning to the Fishbowl Radio. We're signing off here. Have a great, wonderful weekend. Y'all get your Christmas trees set up in case you haven't done that yet. I know it's kind of late to start doing that. And our office at the help desk at UL has a lot of stuff going on with it. It's crazy. Follow me on Snapchat, the Fishbowl. Woo!
Me on Snapchat, Leighton Jude LaFleur.
Woohoo!
Also, Caniac67.
Caniac67. All right. You can follow me on Instagram, Chief Fishbowl. Follow me on Twitter at Logan Fuselaire.
I have no Twitter.
You can like us on Facebook, the Fishbowl Radio, to stay in touch with us. What's your social media stuff, Mike? And by the way, the Cajun Dome is sweet.
I still haven't seen it. And I'm upset that the ice skaters will no longer be there.
Nope, the Ice Gators ain't coming back
I'm
for sure.
super mad now.
Shut up.
What's your social media thing?
I don't really get on social media that much.
Yes! Attaboy.
Yeah. Well, that'll be all. Thank y'all for tuning in. Hope you have a great one.
Team Luther!
Team what?
Team Luther.
Team Luther?
Team Luther.
Team Luther sucked. Team Fishbowl. Goodbye.
No!